Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the daily show coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today, we're going to ask the question, is history going to repeat? And if it does, what could that look like? What will Bitcoin's price movements look like? That's something we're going to dig into, and we're going to look into the Bitcoin chart as well. But before we do that, of course, if you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. If you're a recent subscriber, welcome aboard. And if you've been watching this channel for a while, I know some of you have been here right from the beginning. You know what I'm going to say. Smash that like button. This helps get this channel out to more people and does help to support the channel. And all the kind words and that people do leave in the comment section below, I do really appreciate that. I do read and respond to every single one of those, as well as the questions that get asked in the description, in the comment section as well below. I do look to get back to those as soon as I am able to. If you're new here, I have a crypto cheat sheet. This is my crypto roadmap to success. This is a free resource. It is linked in the description below this and every video that I put out. You might have to click on the more button to see the description, and that is the top linked there in the description. There are 12 tabs down the bottom, so just check out each and every single one of those tabs. This is a free resource for you and for our Tribal Trades community here. They're also listed below is a link to the Discord. I am the Discord daily in the crypto channel, the Stocks with Josh Discord, the most incredible Discord on the planet. And I am also have my own Crowned Traders channel there as well. Okay, we're going to jump into some historical data, which has so far proven to be pretty spot on, pretty accurate so far. But if we look at during the 2017 bull market, Bitcoin surged 156% past its previous all-time high. Before the first major correction, it was about 39%. In 2020, Bitcoin rose 121% before a 32% correction. If history repeats, Bitcoin could reach at least 138,000 before experiencing the first major pullback. Do you think we're going to go straight to 138,000? Let me know your thoughts. Certainly, as I shared yesterday, in 2013, it took 6 weeks of upside into price discovery. In 2017, it took 8 weeks. And in 2021, it rallied for 4 weeks into price discovery before a deeper pullback. We're in week 3 right now, which means that if we're on the shorter part of the time frame, that would lead us right before Thanksgiving. Are we going to get a Black Friday sale on crypto is the question that I'm asking. If so, what will be the price of Bitcoin? What do you think the price of Bitcoin will get to before it corrects, number one? And then number two, what price do you think it will correct down to? So I'm looking for 2 numbers on what you think is going to happen. Pop that in the description. I'd love to see your thoughts on what you think where the Bitcoin market could be going right now, okay? And then we are so early. These are the companies that own Bitcoin. These are the countries that have Bitcoin. And so Plan C, the real Plan C, thinks that we are so early with Bitcoin. And then we have this morning, of course, MicroStrategy, the big news, buys another 51,780 Bitcoin for 4.6 billion. Do you think this is good news that more Bitcoin has been taken off? Does it worry you now that MicroStrategy now has so much Bitcoin there, and is their exposure to Bitcoin too high that if something were to happen with the company, that there could be some side effects and some ripple-on effects down into Bitcoin? Do you like the fact that MicroStrategy have just acquired another 51,780 Bitcoin for 4.6 billion? Or do you think this is a little bit reckless of them to come in at this price with so much Bitcoin, seeing they have accumulated so much Bitcoin already? I want to hear your thoughts on MicroStrategy, and what do you think could possibly happen, or what could be the dangers of them having so much Bitcoin there. Okay, we're going to jump into the Bitcoin charts here. And first of all, there's nothing really here to be concerned about as we look. And that's what concerns me, because if you see here, it's above the Fibonacci level here at around just a tick under 88,000. And we've had a few retests. We haven't had one lately. We came up and got rejected up around this, what level here did we get to? 93,200. The next Fibonacci's level's at about 96,700. Now, the thing that I'm looking for, first of all, is we were to lose this level here at 87, retest it as resistance, well, no doubt would happen. And then we could see a breakdown there to this A3. There's really not much volume there. There is a big gap. There's a fair value gap there, of course. And we could come all the way down to this wick here at 81,700. So that would be my first thought and inclination of what could happen if we got a breakdown from here. We lost under there. We come down here. We'd actually wick down, fill that fair value gap down to 81,600. And then maybe, then it would depend if we come up and retest that and reject, then we could see some more downside to the 79,000, this next fib level there. Of course, we could always just hold at this level and not come down here, or we could wick down and come back up and close above this level, 83,000, and just range in there for a little bit. That's certainly one of the possibilities down there. The 50-day moving average is slowly moving up. That's sitting at about 71. We got the fib level at 73. And we do see this could be a little bit of some pattern here. We've seen this before. It comes across, and then we retrace that whole election move that we had. And that election move was all the way back here at, that we jumped up. That big candle busted through that $69,000 level. So we could come back to this $73,000 level here. And that would be no cause for alarm for me at this point. That would just be what Bitcoin has done in the past. But I don't think there's any cause for alarm, because before any pullback could happen, we could go all the way up to $104,000. That would leave a lot of gaps in here. I do feel that a correction would be a little bit more healthy for the market. I feel if we went parabolic up here, the pullback could be a lot more significant. And look, if we go up to 104, the pullback might be only coming back to where we are at 83. And if we pull back from here to 83, that wouldn't be seen as so bad. But we correct like $20,000, which is a 20% correction, which is kind of the normal corrections that we had with Bitcoin. That could be also something that could happen there. So I kind of see that playing out. But if you look at the liquidation levels, this is really what's been going on. And you'll see this so clearly, even at the 12. The brightest yellow is still above, although we now do have some bright yellow just below price, but there is still a lot above. We could flush out and get this at about 92, 93,000 and then come back and get these lower levels here. Or conversely, we could come down and get these lower levels, people pushing up. But it just feels like a bit of a liquidation market at the moment. We're shorts and longs. And again, look here on the 24-hour, the brightest is above, which does lead me to more thinking that we could go above. We come down a little bit lower to the 48. On the liquidity, again, the brightest, the most liquidity is above 120 million at around that 92, 93,000 zone, and even a little bit above, not a lot down below on those higher time frames. The 3-day, again, brightest above, and then the week time frame, we see again the brightest above. And look what happened when the brightest was above here. It came and tagged it, it came and got it. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this 92 to 93,000. Look, there's no certainties in crypto because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And so, of course, there is no certainties, only probabilities. And I just feel there is a probability, a higher probability that we come and tag this first, which isn't really much of a big move from where we are to come tag this before we were to come and tag maybe down around this 85 that I've been keeping my eye down here at 85. You look how it came down and tagged and grabbed all that liquidity back on the 12th of November. And you can see it's come up and it's grabbed this liquidity here. And the market makers, I feel, are going to come for this liquidity here and then we will have to re-look at this. You've got to look at this regularly to keep updated here, because of course on the shorter time frame is the only time frame that we have some yellow, significant yellow that is below price down at that 90. But even then, a short drop down to here wouldn't surprise me there either before going up. So we could have a little down and then up, or we could just go up, clean out this liquidity at 92, 93. There's a lot there you can see before coming down there as well. But you could certainly see how that kind of cleans out there with Bitcoin. And that's what I'm looking at for the Bitcoin charts. Nothing major happening, just a lot of sideways chop. Some altcoins are pumping, some altcoins are lagging. And of course, make sure you check out my cheat sheet, which is linked below in the description. I've got new trades in there. I've added some new daily trades today. There's exchanges there. There's free airdrops. There's education. There's resources. I even have some stocks plays, some swings. I've got some of the longer term HODL crypto plays that have started to play out. We've started to fill in our take profit levels of green there. So that's starting to play out. For those of you who missed the HODL trades, we also have a daily trade section there as well, with lots of trades that have been playing really, really well. I have a full tutorial there how to use the daily trade section, as well as a step-by-step as well there. And of course, you can see all the plays. These are the entries that I've given, and we have seen some incredible take profits there. We saw Bonk do incredible from when I gave that trade about 3023, that doubled. That was 100% trade in a short amount of time. The Pepe trade absolutely smashed it. Ponke absolutely crushed it as well. The Sui trade that I gave went parabolic. Of course, I've been giving the Sui trade since it was 46 cents. And so this is just the latest, newest trade that I have here, and a bunch of other trades. So check that out. This cheat sheet is a free resource for you to help you in your trading journey. This is my cheat sheet. This is my crypto roadmap, and you're more than welcome to join along there with me in this journey. All right, we're going to leave it there. And of course, as always, until the next episode, happy trading.